Oh my God. We got to get into this article, man. It seems as if Caitlin Clark has turned down $20 million. $20 million in the WNBA. Y'all acting like y'all can't get a CBA done, turning down all this bread for y'all. Listen, Caitlin, you might need to start accepting some of these bags. You might need to start accepting some of these payments.
What just took place? The whole basketball world is shaking tonight because to rumors that Caitlin Clark rejected a $20 million offer. The WNBA commissioner is also not pleased. This one choice has caused unanticipated levels of instability, whispered resignations, and shockwaves. And believe me when I say that this is a much larger, deeper, and more dramatic narrative than most people realize. Because turning down that offer broke more than just a few people's hearts. It ruined a whole scheme. It revealed a whole system. And it conveyed a message that was more powerful than any record, shot, or dunk. I am not your property. And friend, that message simply made things different. The sports sector as a whole was buzzing. A transaction marked messy level, a brand new league, long-term control, guaranteed marketing, equity, and revenue share. In essence, these are the keys to your own empire, Caitlin.
Mrs. Box Office. It seems as though she has turned down $20 million. Let's get into the article. The nearly $20 million rejection by Caitlin Clark has the WNBA buzzing. Here it says, Caitlin Clark is the lone basketball player on Sportico's latest ranking of the highest paid female athlete. She has climbed into the number 6 spot with an estimated $16.1 million in total earnings, a number that came despite an injury-shortened campaign that only lasted 13 games. Now, y'all know how all of us Caitlin Clark fans was disappointed that we barely even got to see the woman play last season. We waited all off season, had to get through the 3-on-3 unrivaled, whatever.
Hey, everyone thought she would sign right away. Fans believed it was finished. Executives had an early celebration. The rewards have already been tallied by investors. However, after that, there was silence. The golden ticket, rating engine, and face of a new era, Caitlin Clark, declined. Silence is considered normal by most people. However, quiet is risky for marketing teams, commissioners, and investors. Because Caitlin had power through her quiet. Her quiet was a decision. Her silence indicated that she was now the leader choosing her own destiny rather than the novice being pushed. She rejected the $20 million contract because it suddenly seemed more like a test than a chance. Now, friend, the tale really takes off at this point, because the contract had a huge knock-on impact even though it wasn't directly from the WNBA. A new era has begun for the WNBA. Everything depends on Caitlin Clark's exposure, including enormous media deals and high expectations. The ratings are her. She is the development. Networks open their wallets because of her.
This is not the first offseason in which Clark faced pressure to take on more. After her rookie year, Unrivaled approached her with a package worth $1 million plus equity for a short stint. She declined immediately. And y'all remember Unrivaled was dragging it on and on and on and on, trying to pretend like she was going to be in it to the point where she had to step in and put a stop to it. Like, okay, enough's enough. Stop using my name for this. I'm not playing in the league. Stop. She had to step in and do that herself.
The front office reportedly freaked out when she turned down a deal that would have put her in the spotlight all year long. Because this is the reality. The momentum lessens if Caitlin is absent for several months. The dialogue ends. The ratings decrease, and that puts pressure on everyone at the top, notably the commissioner. The majority of novices are not given options. The majority of novices require every penny. The majority of novices are unable to refuse anything. However, Caitlin Clark entered the room with a multi-million-dollar Nike contract. There will soon be a signature shoe, a brand bigger than the league itself. She doesn't respond well to the standard playbook. She has money, exposure. She is not in need of it. Utilize leverage. She is leverage. At that point, the system became aware of the reality. Caitlin Clark is uncontrollable. Not by executives, not by other leagues, not by the WNBA, and not by agendas. While they're still opening the board, she starts playing chess. This is the emotional center of the entire situation. Everyone tries to overlook that part. She had a difficult debut season. The hits, targeting, pressure, limelight, and the sense that she was being misused but underprotected were the reasons, not basketball. She gave it her all. She was fouled, bumped, shoved, and targeted with minimal defense in minutes, her body, and her vitality. She responded, "No, not again," when a new league tried to persuade her to continue playing non-stop. Not in this manner. Her body was her choice. She made the decision to be at peace. She made a decision about her future. And that decision rocked the entire system, buddy. Veterans watched this decision closely. Some respected it. It was resented by some.
It's about $20 million or maybe even more that she's turned down. I know with Project B, she would have gotten over $20 million for a long-term commitment. They definitely were going to pay her the bag. And Caitlin has been adamant that she loves the WNBA. She grew up watching the WN. You know, Maya Moore is her favorite player, and she wants to be a WNBA great, and she wants to play in the WNBA. So hopefully they can get a deal done. We had Sue Bird and Stephanie White kind of talk about the state of the CBA and where they are, where the Indiana Fever are, more importantly, and how they're going about this CBA offseason. Let's give that a listen.
We schedule a week ahead and schedule a week in advance, and if it's gonna shut down, then we need to shut everything down. Hopefully we can continue to work with our players that are injured, because we have a lot of them in market as well. But it's very difficult being in limbo. It's very difficult when you're talking to your staff and you don't really know anything. But at the same time, it's part of the growing process of our league. We certainly understand that as our staff is mostly former players. We understand that as well. But being in limbo is difficult.
Yeah. Well, like you said, the other thing the CBA will decide is stuff like the core. Will they have core designation? So I'm sure that goes into all your planning.
She wasn't being a teammate in their side league, some murmured. Some claimed that she was defending herself, something they wished they could have done as well. Tension resulted from it. It made people envious. A silent battle resulted from it, because it highlights how underpaid the others are when one player declines millions. It makes clear how much they rely on her celebrity status. It reveals how much has been constructed upon her back. The commissioner was shaken by that. It was what the deal revealed, not the money or the deal itself. Caitlin Clark sent a message to the entire sports community by turning down the offer.
Relationship with your teammates, that's the most important thing in leadership. Why would my teammates want to listen to me if I didn't have a relationship with them? I think it's the most simple thing, and you have to be very intentional about seeking those out and understanding your teammates. Everybody in professional sports comes from different walks of life, and you have to be able to know.
I pick myself. Not being the league's product, not continual publicity, not non-stop games, not burnout, not pressure, not agendas. She opted for relaxation. She made the decision to get better. She went with control. She opted for dignity. And, buddy, that decision might have completely changed women's basketball's future, because the superstar they believed they could handle just showed that she can handle damn